It's Doy and welcome back to PickItUpGaming, you lovely bunch of dingoes. Hope you had a good week / weekend and hope you're keeping safe during the strange times. So in this week's video I'll talk about the game Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. It's a PlayStation 5 exclusive, it might come to other consoles in the future but who knows, it's a strange world. Anyhoozle, this is my kind of thoughts / review on this otherworldly platform adventure title, so let's strap some rocket boots on and let's get going. Boo! Once again, bad joke, so you know what to expect, you bunch of dingoes. Tungos. Right, so some basic facts for you lovely people. Ratchet and Clank was released as a PlayStation exclusive back in 2020 to go alongside the chaotic launch of the PlayStation 5. Like I say, it's a crazy world these days, but we get by day to day. So it's a brand new adventure in the long running series of these games, which was created by Insomniac and published by Sony Entertainment. Obviously these characters are beloved and they go way back, all the way back to the PS2 day, so if you can't get PS5 for this game, there's plenty of titles to go back to explore, which I highly recommend because most of them are fun, easy games and you have a blast of the time. I mean, speaking of Insomniac, who is looking forward to the new Spider-Man game? I know I am, but anyway, I've got a review of Miles Morales, so check it out. Anyhoozle, back to the rest of the video, shall we? Back to this game, Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. So in terms of gameplay, it brings a polished feel to the platform genre, so everything is tight, everything feels smooth, the jumping, the gliding, the double jump kind of mechanics, and obviously the combat all feel nice, tight and smooth and reactive, especially with the new systems in place from the PlayStation 5, so your rumble features and your other control features, etc. Now, and honestly, in my opinion, these types of games are some of the most wholesome experiences around. They always seem to be fun, light-hearted, and a good time. And I know they might have toned down some of the craziness of the weapons in previous titles, there is still enough to keep you smiling. The story isn't really going to blow your mind, but for this type of game, it's funny, enjoyable, and obviously the type of experience that's needed these days, especially with all the crap going on. We want a bit of laugh, a bit of fun, and this is the kind of game to give it to you. It's simple enough that it's easy to follow, but it won't get boring at all. Never a point when you leave it interested in the story. So it's simple but fun, and it's not overly challenging. So it's great for kids or someone just wanting a simple fun game that's easy to complete and easy to platinum. All the characters, both old and new, fit in really well. Never feel out of place or forced, which is great because when you try and introduce a new character, especially a new hero, a new protagonist, as Rivet is, sometimes it hits the marks, but with Ratchet and Clank they seem to have nailed it really well. So in terms of the story, like it says in the titles, Rift Apart, so Ratchet and Clank travel to this new dimension, which is where you meet Rivet and Kit. Obviously you're trying to face your old nemesis, Dr. Nefarious. Like I said, with the platform games they usually are straightforward, you don't need to have overly deep conversations, but as long as it's fun, engages and simple, that's all you need for a platform. But like I said, with this game it always has a bit of a charm to it as well. All the characters are likeable, you enjoy seeing them, they're all funny and they're all kind of caring, and that's what you want for platforms. You want to enjoy the main characters, you want a good bad guy to face, simple storyline to follow, you don't overly want to think about it, and like I said, in this game it nails all those features really well. Simple is a bit of an underplay of the word, but I think in fact it is simple but in a very good way, and it's fun and it's great, and like I said, in terms of story wise, it's fantastic. Fantastically simple, I guess. It's a compliment, trust me. So in terms of controls and sound, controls are tight for the large portions of the game, although some parts of the menu can feel a bit chunky and a bit clunky at first to get used to, when you're trying to find weapons or trying to find the menus for your collectibles, your map and etc. It can feel a bit clunky at first, but once you get used to it, it starts to smooth out and it's a bit more easy to navigate. So like I said, only really small gripes in that kind of field, but like I said, going into it you should know what you're going to face. In terms of the voice acting, it's amazing. It comes to the majority of the cast. The orchestral score is amazing, it's brilliant, and when you're facing battles it really kind of inspires you, and it's nice to see those kind of things getting used in games as well. But a little criticism, some of the characters you meet along the way are so annoying that for me personally, eventually I had to mute them because they really grind my gears. Like I said, no, it's mostly it's for children, and they might enjoy it. But for me, it's very high pitched, very whiny, and like I said, I had to mute them after a while. Another small complaint is a constant reminder of where to go next with the story and the main characters. By the main characters, sorry. So you'll be exploring places like you see in the screen, and the main character goes, "Oh, you need to go this place," and there'll be that kind of reminder every kind of minute or so. And I know it's meant to help you, and I appreciate it. If it's overdone, there should have been a feature where you can toggle it on and off, because like I said, trying to explore, getting your platinum wise and getting your collectibles, it's annoying when your main character's like, "Go here, go here, go here," over and over again, so it can be frustrating sometimes. But like I said, these are all small gripes, otherwise the game itself is near enough perfect in every way. So yay for platformers, like I said, they're one of my favourite genres, and I'm glad they're making a comeback. So pricing and final thoughts. Currently it's about 50 quid I believe, or whatever it is in your current region. So by the time you're able to get a PlayStation 5, it might be around 40 quid. Either way, it's a decent game for what you're paying for. I've really enjoyed my experience with this game. It's got so much charm, and it shows what the PS5 can do. So I would recommend it to anyone. So I'll give this scoring about an 8 out of 10. It'll take you about 30 hours to complete. So, and platinum as well, so it's all good for you. Okay, so with all that said, it's time to speak the truth at the end of the video. The whole time I was playing this game, I kept on thinking, I want a new Jak and Daxter game or trilogy remaster. I'm sorry, but out of the two, they're my favourites. And it's made all the worse, this kind of homage, rip-off, or whatever, honest mistake to Jak and Daxter. Like, you see the screen here, and you see right here, does that remind you of something? Does that grabbing the bulb remind you of something? Because you know what? It reminded me of something, and you see what I mean right about now. Look familiar? This is PS2, Jak and Daxter the first one, the precursor legacy. Fantastic game. Hold on, wait a second. That looked familiar. It's the previous video. I don't know guys, what is going on? So whether it's homage, or they're teasing us, or they're mocking us, I did not appreciate that. But like I said, I enjoyed this game quite a bit. It was fun, it was charming, the experiences were all there. All the great hallmarks of playing a platformer that you want your characters to be likeable, you want them to be quite quippy, funny and charming, and this game has oodles of it, tons and tons and tons. So like I said guys, if you get a PlayStation 5, I recommend highly that you get this game, whether yourself, brother, sister, mother, father, daughter, son, whatever. Whoever's going to play it's going to really enjoy it. So anyway guys, thank you for watching, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, leave a review, leave what your thoughts are, what your favourite Ratchet and Clank games in the series is. Did you prefer Ratchet and Clank or Jak and Daxter? I'm a Jak and Daxter boy all day long. But anyway, come and shout in the comments and we'll have a discussion. So stay safe guys, stay strong, see you next time. Bye 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 bye, and jump now, jump.